hello. I think I'm dead on time. Yeah, dead on time. Fancy that. I've been like sitting worried and waiting about being on time. So first of all, hopefully I am in the right group. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes. I know it's 10 o'clock your time. I'm going to give you a few minutes just to see if anyone jumps on. Hopefully you do. It is 5 o'clock here in Perth, Australia, and it's absolutely piddling down. Hi, Lise. I'm in the right group, aren't I? Give me like a thumbs up or something, just to let me know that I'm in the right group. Yeah, it's absolutely piddling down here. It is cold because we are in winter. I think you guys have been having lovely weather over there. So, yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning, you're probably all out at work or just doing the school run and stuff like that. Oh, I'm just getting back from the school run. So yeah, I'm just going to start because you guys can watch this on replay, I'm sure. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. I'll do a little bit of an introduction to who I am first of all. My name's Carly Bartle and I am a star director here in Perth, Australia. I have been with Scentsy now for 9 years, nearly. And I'm originally from the UK. I'm originally an Essex girl. I've got my hubby, who is from Hull in Yorkshire, and then I have my 10-year-old Sophie, who I homeschool, and we've been here now for like 14 years, I think it is. Yeah, 14 years. So I've been here quite a while. I haven't lost my accent, although you guys, whenever I meet English people now, they always say that I've got like an Aussie twang. I don't hear it at all. But yeah, so Scentsy for me, when I joined Scentsy, Sophie was 17 months old, and I did it because I wanted to meet people. That was like my big thing, that I wanted to like get my name out and like get out there, meet people, because I didn't have any friends or family here at the time. And it really did do that for me. And it was really just to like pay for some extra bits and pieces, because Alan was fly in, fly out, which is quite a popular thing over here. So what he used to do was he would fly to work on the mines, he would stay there for 2 weeks, and then he would come home again. So you can imagine, I had no friends, no family, 17-month-old. So yeah, I wanted to get myself out there because I was driving myself nuts, and I wanted to be able to pay for a couple of things, so I felt like I was contributing. So that was my reason why, okay? Obviously, fast forward like 9 years later, I've been all over the world on incentive trips. The best ones were Orlando, that I've just come back from, South Africa, and the Mediterranean cruise. So if you guys are vying for that cruise, I highly recommend it. I'd never cruised before. It wasn't something that I thought I would enjoy, but I absolutely loved it. So that's like me in a quick nutshell. I am just... can't see any comments or anything, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. Okay, so I'm talking to you a little bit today about attraction marketing. So what makes me qualified to speak to you about attraction marketing? Hi, thanks, Lise. I just wanted to make sure that I was in the right group and everything. Yeah, so what makes me qualified to talk to you about attraction marketing? Look, I paid for a course quite a few months ago, and I implemented the things that I learned on that course, and I have seen my results skyrocket. Hi, Shona. I've seen my results from my business skyrocket since then. I've had lots more people actually come to me rather than me having to go and like reach out to other people. So I've shared my results and my learning with my team. So Lisa asked me if I would do the same with you guys. So that's what I'm here to do today. So I've got my notes, so bear with me. There's quite a lot for me to go through. I would love it if you would grab a notepad and pen, because I'm going to be asking you guys to implement some of this so that you too can see your insights and your marketing really take off on your personal pages, in your groups, and on your business pages as well. So attracting the right people, that's the idea of attraction marketing. It's not selling, it's about growing an audience and influencing those people that you attract as you grow. So to influence people is to buy into the value and the benefits of what you are offering. Influencing is to buy into the value and benefits of what you offer, okay? So today I'm going to talk to you about who you should be attracting and how to attract them. You'll be doing this to a certain extent already. So like the customers that you've brought on board, the people that you brought into your team, you may notice that there's a pattern to those people. They feel like lots of them will feel like they're your people, and that is because you're unintentionally attracting them and you don't even know it yet, okay? So like I said, you'll be doing this already, but what I want to help you do today is take that to the next level. Why people avoid attraction marketing, and especially on their personal page, is because it can show you to be vulnerable. It can be a bit scary. You don't want to be that girl, that salesy person. Lots of people have preconceived ideas about MLM. I personally think that we are joined to the best MLM company that there is. And I believe very wholeheartedly in our products. But before I did the training and stuff and took on board what I learned, I too had that worry about being that person, especially because I have got friends in my friend group, not close friends, but they were like friends from people when Sophie went to school and stuff, that really were very anti-MLM. And I worried what they thought. That people pleaser in me stopped me posting too much on my personal page, and I held back. The thing is though, if you want to become unstuck, you're going to have to get uncomfortable. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what other people think because they don't pay your bills. So I think once you sort of go through the process of finding your audience and attracting the right people, the people that should be in your team and should be your customers aren't going to feel that about you anyway, okay? So we want the people that watch us on social media, and look, don't get me wrong, I still believe that the best way to get customers and teamies is to get the products under their noses. But let's face it, we live in a social media driven world, and we might as well make the use of the platform that we've got and bring the people to us that we want to bring in, okay? So those people need to know us, they need to like us, and they need to trust us. So we need to find our old people. When you market to everybody, you market to nobody. So when you're posting up just flyers, links, not with any real intention or any value being given, you are marketing to everyone. And I get it, it's hard sometimes. We've got an amazing catalogue that we could market to everybody if we wanted to. But you're not going to find the right people if you do that, okay? So when you market to everybody, you market to nobody, because what happens is you get lost in the noise of Facebook. Facebook is all about telling stories, or Instagram, same thing. Like social media in general, you do not want to sell on social media. You want to tell stories. So if you're marketing to everybody, you just get lost in the noise and the traffic of Facebook. So before we find out what we post, we need to find out who we are posting to. And this was a total game changer for me. And it might sound really weird, what I'm going to say to you now, but believe me, the results that I'm getting, and Lisa will vouch for this, like most of my reels, most of my videos, I'd get like 100, 200 people watching them. Since changing up the way that I post, I'm getting 1,500, 2,000 people seeing my posts on my personal page now, because I am reaching the people that I want to reach. And I'll tell you how. So I did this by creating an avatar. She's not blue, but it's somebody that I get to speak to every day. Once I created her, now I know I've got an endless pot of direction that I want to, in ways that I want to speak to her. So this is basically a template of who we're going to speak to on a daily basis on our social media platforms. It does not matter what social media platform you use, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I would advise you to go with one main posting place. I'm 44, so Facebook is my jam. Like, I love Instagram for like scrolling on, but when I'm actually marketing, Facebook is the place that I want to be. Some people love TikTok, it doesn't matter, but this avatar is the same for every platform because you're creating her or him, okay? So, your avatar is your perfect prospect. Okay, your avatar is your perfect prospect. You visualize them. They need to be real in your mind. My avatar is named. I know what her day looks like on a daily basis. I know how old she is. I know what her job is, if she's married, if she has kids, how many that she has and what their ages are, what platform she uses, what group she's on, what makes her tick when it comes to online shopping. I spent some time, and that's why I asked Lisa to ask you to get a pen and paper. I spent time, and you don't have to do it right now, do it when we get off the call, to create this avatar. And the things that made her real to me was like really starting to visualize her and seeing what her day was like on a daily basis. But the things that made her really real was the things like what keeps her up at night, what she's fearful of, what's her biggest opportunity, and what her hopes and dreams were. So I came up with this lady who is a similar age to me, with kids and a baby on the way, and she works from home and she's a homeschool mum and she's neurodivergent, and it was her hopes and dreams, her fears, and what kept her up at night that made her really real to me. That's where my emotions stepped into play. That's where I started to really want to help and guide this lady. Like I said, it could be a lady or a man. And what you'll notice when you come up with your avatar and you know you're on the right path is that she's a reflection of who you are, because we want to attract people into our tribe, into our customer base that get us, that speak to us. And that's a reflection of you. So once she's clear or he's clear and you can feel her emotion, you can talk to her. You can talk to her on a daily basis. She is not someone to be sold to. She is not a number on your workstation that you are just trying to earn points from to get an incentive trip. You want to help her. She is your purpose. Once you've created your avatar, you as a Scentsy consultant on social media, your purpose is to serve your avatar. So you are her biggest opportunity. So take it for an example. So the things that might keep her up at night. She might be worried about paying school fees. She might be worried about not earning an income because she's staying at home with her little ones at the moment. She might be scared. She might be worried about her teenage boy's bedroom and how disgusting they smell. How disgusting it smells, you know. Once you've created your avatar and you've thought about the problems that she faces on a daily basis, your social media is a platform for you to solve those problems for her. I know what joining Scentsy has done for me. Like how it helps me out daily in my household, how it makes my house smell lovely, my laundry smell great. It's given me the opportunity to travel the world. Travel's like a huge thing for me. It's most importantly blessed me to be able to stay at home on a daily basis with my little girl and homeschool her. When Sophie started kindergarten, from the moment she started kindy, she really struggled with school. And because she's got ADHD, we're waiting to get her diagnosed for ADD, we decided to homeschool when she was in year 3. So she tried school out, it wasn't her fit. Scentsy has allowed me to stay home. So that was my biggest opportunity. So your avatar, you will know what her biggest opportunities are so that you can speak to her, you can help her, and you can serve her. So at the beginning of this call, I said to you, we don't want to market to everyone. We want to market to someone, to a small group, to our people. By creating that avatar, what you're doing is you're creating a funnel to catch the people that you want to join your team and be your customer. Thanks, Jess. Jess has done the course with me that I did on my team page, so she's already heard all this already. So you've got your funnel now, you have your avatar, you know who you want to speak to on a daily basis. This isn't something that's going to change overnight. You're not going to skyrocket overnight with this. It's a consistent drip feed to try and find those right people. Now you've got the person that you want to speak to, what and when do you post? So you want to post with intention, you want to post with value, and people will come to you. You are not a Scentsy billboard. Please stop just posting product posts on your personal page. Please, please, stop. We want to build genuine relationships with people. How do you feel when you go into a car sales place or when you go into an electronics shop and people pounce on you? It makes you feel uncomfortable. Even if you do need their help, you don't ask for their help because it makes you feel so uncomfortable. By being a Scentsy billboard, you're actually repelling customers. You're not inviting them in. And what Facebook does is it's a clever thing. Instagram's the same, TikTok's the same. It's like it says, oh, people don't want to see this, so they don't show it. So you're getting lost. You're putting your energy into creating these things on Canva and you're just posting them with no intention, and they're getting lost because they don't speak to anybody. And if you're speaking to the same person over and over and over again, Facebook will put your posts into those people's feeds. You need to think about what's in it for them. You need to solve the problems that they have in their life. You need to acknowledge their fears, and you need to meet them where they are. You need to show up, definitely, on your Facebook page. But I know some people, for a long time I was told, like, you've got to post regularly, every day. That's not the case. I would much rather you don't post on the day when you've got nothing to post about, rather than just pulling a post out your bottom and putting it up. Because, again, we want to show value, and by showing value you'll get interactions. When you start to get interactions on a post, you know that it's working. So if that means you don't post one day, that's absolutely fine by me. If people start interacting on your post, make sure you interact back with every single person. Don't just love heart their comment, interact back, keep the conversation going, and then you'll start to bring in the right people. Social media right now, like at this moment in time, because social media changes on a very frequent basis, the thing that gets your post shown the most on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook and Instagram, are lives. Lives, reels and stories. You should be going live, and I know it's scary, you should be going live once a week. You should be creating reels. Your lives should be 10 minutes long. Work your way up to it if that sounds like a lot. If you can do one live a week, if that's all you take away from this training, by doing one live a week for the next 12 months, your business will look different, I promise you. And it's not just Scentsy. This isn't going live about Scentsy. I would say over everything you post in the week, 2 or 3 things Scentsy. That is including your reels. Stories are a little bit different. You can get away with stuff a little bit more in stories. But reels and lives, 3 times a week, Scentsy. Rest of it should be you. We need to show them that you're a human before you're a marketer. So, social media right now, lives, reels, stories, they're where it's at. If you can get your avatar, the person that we want to join your team, buy your products, to watch 3 minutes of a video that you've posted up, that is way more of a window into who you are, so that they know you, like you, trust you, than if you just like popped up a post or a post of a warmer, or you like, you know what I mean? Or you put in a sale post up, you know? We want Facebook to put your avatar into your newsfeed. The next thing, next to stories, reels and lives being the top thing, are Facebook images. No links. Yeah, absolutely, Jess. Same premise. So with your Facebook images, so that's you're with your own image, not a flyer. Do not put a link on it. You can use a lead magnet. So ask them to comment, to ask them to ask for a link if you want them to have a link, or you want to offer a sample. But by posting a link on a Facebook image, it won't get shown as much, because the reason why, Facebook do not want you to click a link that's going to take them away from their platform. When you think of it like that, it makes total sense. So when you share a Facebook link, a YouTube link, or a link to an outside website, Facebook will show that less to if you ask on a Facebook image for a call to action to ask for a link. And that is because they don't want you leaving the platform. And I tell you, one of the things that I really noticed on the flash sale that we had in Region 3 before we went to Orlando was normally I would put on my personal page, we're having a flash sale, here's the link to shop, da da da. And I always, on my personal page, never got a lot of interaction with it. I used to send the link out individually to people, and that's how I get my sale orders. But I always wondered why on my Facebook personal page I never got a lot of interaction, and that's the reason why. So this time what I did is I went live and I said, we are having a flash sale. I have got a shopping link that's going to take you straight there. If you would like it, just let me know below. I got so much more interaction, so many more comments. It was probably one of the most successful sales I've ever had. And that's all because I didn't put the link in and I went live instead. So that's Facebook image. That's number 2 on the what's like ranking gets seen the most. The third one is your background. So you know you have a background that you can put, that you can have an avatar in, or it's a different coloured background. If you put a quote on that, that's going to get shown more than if you just put the quote on a blank screen. Now the reason why is because Facebook has given you that background tool. So whenever Facebook, Instagram or TikTok give you a new thing to use it. Because they're going to want to promote you using their new thing. So they're going to show it more. So if Instagram brings a new feature on Reels, use it. If Facebook brings a new thing on their stories, use it. The background thing is exactly the same. Everything new that the social media platforms bring out, whatever platform they are, use it straight away. And your post will get shown way more because you're using the tools that they're providing. Which again, it makes sense, you know, if they provide these tools for you, they want you to use them. Last but not least is links and status changes. They're the things that aren't really going to get shown on people's feeds. Your stories in your Facebook and your Instagram, you should always have stories there, 1 to 3 all the time. One of them should be a video. If you do your lives and your reels in your on your actual platform itself, share them to your stories, you'll get more views. A little bit now about hashtags before I go on to content, okay? So your hashtags, it used to be like 30 hashtags to use on Instagram and Facebook. That's not the case anymore. It's 3 to 5 key hashtags, and don't put them at the top of the post. Put them a little bit further down. The reason why is you want people staying on your page and scrolling on your page. If they click on the hashtags that you've provided, it's going to take them away from your page. So we want you to put hashtags on that are going to draw people in, but we don't want them clicking them so that they then go out. We want them to stay around on your page, have a look and see what you're all about, okay? So we've spoken about you creating an avatar, that's who you speak to. We've spoken about the posts that you use and what are the most popular. When to post. There's no big hoo-ha about this. It used to be there were certain times that if you posted, you'd get seen more. What they're saying now is who you want to attract, which is basically you. When do you go on your phone? So when you go on your phone, that's the best time for you to post to your avatar because they're going to be scrolling. So if you're a school drop-off mum and you always look at Facebook when you come home from the school drop-off, that's a really good time to post. If you're someone that's a bit of a night owl and that's who you're looking at speaking to, that's your time to post. So don't look too deeply into that. There's no set rules with it. One of the game changers for me as well with Facebook is turning my platform, my personal page, to public. What this then did was opened up insights for me, which has been amazing. So you can see what posts are working. You can go in and see what posts is getting traction. You can see what posts are not working, so you don't do them. One of the big things that I've learned as well is if a post is going off, so if you've done a live video and it's getting you're getting over 1,000 views or 500 views or 200 views, whatever's a lot for you, leave it. Don't post again on your platform until you've stopped having interactions on that post. Because what Facebook does is go, oh, she's posted again, and they override the post that's doing really well. So leave the post running and then put your like posts on a bit later on once it's stopped getting the traction that you want it to. I've like gone on a mission to get it all out. There's so much. I could talk all day about it. There's so much that I could talk about. Lastly, what to post. So what do you speak? You've got your avatar, who you want to speak to. You post tips, tricks and hacks, curiosity posts, solve their problems, quotes, vulnerable posts, funny posts. Curiosity post, don't post the name of the company, so don't post Scentsy, so that they ask what the products are. Look for content when you're scrolling to recreate. Don't post someone else's content, recreate it yourself, take a screenshot. Reuse posts, use your memories to bring stuff up and repost that. Be authentic, stay away from generic pics and flyers, and always have a call to action. So always ask them a question at the end of your post so that you encourage that interaction. That is it. So, avatar. What type of post to post, what type of post to post, and what to post. They're the three things that we've covered. I would love for you to go away and create your avatar. If you do nothing else, creating that avatar will be a game changer for you. I hope it's helped. If you've got any questions at all, in the comment, just trying to reconnect, pop them in the comment box below. I hope it's helped, and I will speak to you all soon.